A lone wagon rolls slowly into view. A pregnant woman sits on the buckboard, looking weary. People on the side watch. A gruff-looking man steps out of a building, glances at the woman, then turns away. Others watch silently. From the edge of view, a lone figure on horseback appears. He's scarred across one cheek, his eyes intense. He watches. The scarred cowboy slowly dismounts, his gaze on the pregnant woman. The townsfolk watch. Cowboy. Ma'am, you look like you've had a long ride. Pregnant woman. It has been long. Cowboy. Got any kin in this town? The woman shakes her head slowly. Pregnant woman. No one. A murmur goes through the small crowd. Cowboy. Looks at the other townsfolk. Nobody here to offer a hand? Silence. The gruff-looking man scoffs. Man. She made her choices. Cowboy. Mr. Last I knew, folks in trouble deserved a little help. Man. Not this kind. Cowboy. To the woman. Ma'am, I have a small place outside of town. It ain't much, but you're welcome there. My name's Caleb. Pregnant woman. Sarah. Thank you. Caleb helps Sarah down. They move away from the town. S-A-R-A-H. You're very kind, Caleb. Caleb. Just doing what's right. Come on, the cabin's this way. They walk towards the outskirts. Some townsfolk watch with disapproval, but a few exchange uneasy glances. Sarah is settling into the small cabin. Caleb brings in some firewood. Caleb. It ain't fancy, but it's warm and dry. There's food in the pantry. S-A-R-A-H. It's more than I could have hoped for. Thank you. That night, as rain taps against the roof, Sarah quietly weeps. Caleb hears her through the thin walls but says nothing. The next morning, he leaves a small bouquet of wild flowers on the table. Days pass. Sarah, though her pregnancy is showing more, tries to help with chores. Caleb watches over her, a quiet concern in his eyes. S-A-R-A-H. Struggling slightly with a bucket. Let me... Caleb. Gently takes the bucket. You rest now, Sarah. That's the most important work you can do. He fetches the water. Later, Sarah is mending clothes. Caleb sits nearby, cleaning his saddle. S-A-R-A-H. You're very quiet, Caleb. Caleb. Just thinking. S-A-R-A-H. About what? Caleb hesitates. Caleb. About how things ain't always what they seem. People can be quick to judge. S-A-R-A-H. They were in town, Caleb. Yeah. But sometimes folks see things clearer later on. She nods slowly, then looks at the fire. S-A-R-A-H. Back where I came from. I wasn't always alone, but people leave. They leave when it's hard. Caleb. I reckon they weren't your people then. Sarah takes that in, her expression softening. Weeks go by. Sarah's pregnancy progresses. Caleb ensures she has enough to eat and is comfortable. He doesn't pry about her past, but his actions show he cares. They eat meals together, often in silence, though the silence becomes more comfortable. One evening, they sit by the fire. S-A-R-A-H. Do you live here all alone? Caleb. Used to be me and my brother. He passed some years back. Since then, just me. S-A-R-A-H. I'm sorry, Caleb. He was a good man. Would have liked you. S-A-R-A-H. I think I would have liked him too. The warmth between them grows slowly. Small smiles, glances that linger a little longer. Caleb begins building a crib out of spare wood. S-A-R-A-H. What's that? Caleb. Figured you'd need it soon enough. Sarah. You didn't have to. Caleb, I wanted to. Sarah touches the wood with her hand, eyes misting. Sarah. No one's ever done something like that for me. Caleb. Guess it's about time someone did. The next day, Sarah is out by the fence feeding chickens. Caleb approaches with a worn shawl. Caleb, found this in one of the trunks. Thought you might like it. Cold mornings ahead. Sarah. It's beautiful. Thank you. Caleb, quietly. You deserve more than just survival. Sarah looks at him, then away. She's not sure what to say. Sarah is looking out at the horizon. Caleb approaches. Caleb, you all right? Sarah. Just thinking about what the future holds. It's a little scary. Caleb, it can be, but you're stronger than you think. Sarah. You think so? Caleb, I know so. You came all this way on your own. That takes strength. A storm rolls in. Thunder rumbles. Inside, Sarah is in pain. Sarah. Caleb! Caleb rushes in. Sarah. It's time. The night is long and arduous. Caleb, despite his lack of experience with childbirth, does his best to comfort and help Sarah. He boils water, brings cloth, holds her hand. She screams in pain, and he stays by her side. Morning comes. Sunlight spills through the cabin window. A baby's cry is heard. Caleb steps out, wiping his brow, a look of relief mixed with awe on his face. Sarah comes to the doorway, holding a baby girl wrapped in a blanket. Sarah. Her name is Hope? Caleb. Hope. Suits her. She's a fighter, just like her mother. Sarah. Thank you, Caleb, for everything. Caleb. You're welcome, Sarah. Always. Days pass. Caleb crafts a small wooden toy horse and leaves it beside Hope's crib. Sarah watches him, her heart full. One night, as the fire cracks,